In this video, I'm going to show you how to remove custom inventory changes from Configuration Manager. This is the third in set on showing you how to use regkey.mof. Keep in mind that this video will also show you how to remove custom inventory that's just a WMI class. Let's get started. As I indicated in the article, we're going to start in the Configuration Manager console and remove these settings from the client settings. So we go to the administration node, we go to client settings, we open up default, and I stall. And then we click on hardware inventory, go to client settings, and then we're going to remove that CVE inventory that I added. So we're going to click highlight and click delete. Yes, we want to get rid of that. We go OK. And OK again. So those are the same steps you would need to take if you were just removing a standard WMI class. But because this is a registry key, we're also going to have to edit the configuration.mof. So let's do that. So we're going to open up our configuration.mof, and you can see that it is there. We're just going to go right to the file location. And just strictly out of habit, again, I'm going to copy, paste. I said copy, paste. And then we're going to edit this file. And as you watched probably in the first one, you saw that I added it in the section that says add extensions, which is right at the bottom. So I'm literally going to delete this information right out of the configuration.mof and go save. And close. With that step done, I'm technically done. And just to give it a little bit more light, you'll notice this was the data that I had before from about how much space it took up. And we can see that the views are there and the data is there. Now, before I actually go and just show you that the views are gone, we're going to open up the log file associated. And that's the data loader log, which is going to be in your standard configuration manager logs. And I'll stall while this thing loads. "400 hours of logs." Well, and we're there. Okay, so what we'll see is up here, the MOF has changed, it's backed up the whole file. It's removed the changes. Now that looks like that's from the client settings. And if we keep going down, so it says that it's updated the reporting views and all the rest of that fun stuff. And that's at 15. So okay, so there's apparently a difference between my two clocks, but there you go. So it's done. So if I go back to my SQL server, and if I go onto tables and I push F5 and go refresh, and if I go onto my views and go refresh, you'll notice that all but this extended. And this one will actually get cleaned out as well at one of the maintenance cycles that happen. So the data no longer exists within Configuration Manager. So the data is gone, the SQL views that you should be using are gone. The remaining SQL views will disappear with maintenance tasks over the next week or so, and it really is that simple. When you edit the configuration.mof, what that ends up doing is adjusting the client settings so that the clients never report that information anymore, and that scenario. So by doing the client settings first and then the configuration.mof, you're reducing the possibility of issues, because during that short period and over the next hour, it is possible for somebody to return inventory that includes that information, and you'll see some errors in the data loader component within configuration. Those can easily be ignored, and they'll take care of themselves within the hour. So hopefully you found that useful. Please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and subscribe to the newsletter or announcements that I'll be having on the Ask Earth website.